Along with me as I do a home tour here on Oahu in Hawaii of a 1-bedroom property that's less than $500,000. It's been on market for 2 weeks and it is priced to sell. So let's dive in and I'll give you this full home tour of this Oahu home right now. Context, if you've never watched one of my videos before, my name is Marina Tolentino and I've been a real estate agent for the last 6 years, and I've been able to help over 100 families so far either buy a home or sell a home. And primarily I help people who relocate to and from Hawaii. Like naturally that's just where my content gravitates, but of course throughout that mix and through educating online, I've been able to help dozens and dozens of local families too. And those are the biggest success stories because we break through that unbelief that it's too expensive, that we'll never be able to do it, and we get to the finish line and restart their financial future. So today, this is one of my listings personally, actually. I helped this owner buy the property in 2022 when he PCS'd here for the first time. Single soldier, didn't do any big changes to the property. It's the same condition as when we bought it a couple years ago, and now it's 2026. He had to leave, so he's rotated off the island. And now the property is perfect for another homeowner to come in. And I mean, really, I see this property for a couple specific demographics. One, it's somebody who's a first-time buyer, single or no kids. Like honestly, it's ground level. You can tell the yard is behind me. You have a private yard space. It's decent size. It's 485 square feet, which is small, but as I show you around, I'm gonna do a tour as if I'm on a virtual tour with clients and just show you the space, the access, the different upgrades that are available throughout the unit, and really what life would be like when you're living here. The other demographic I see this for is honestly someone who's an empty nester or wants ground level, doesn't want stairs. You really want low maintenance and easy access and not a lot of stuff to take care of. This home is another perfect one just for you. So let me take you through the whole property, and then at the end I'll kind of wrap up some final thoughts and opinions for you. Here is the view from the front, and the landscapers are doing a bunch of stuff, so hopefully it's not too loud. But there's a bunch of parking stalls here. Guest parking is right where those cars are, and then my car right here is your assigned parking stall. So you have one assigned parking stall that comes with the unit. You can see you have this private yard space here, and then this would be your front door. Come right in. You have recently updated vinyl flooring here. All of it's in really good condition. White paint all throughout. And so like I mentioned, this is listed for $450,000 at 94-749 Pa'aono Street, number E5. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom for 485 square feet. It was built in 1985 and remodeled 2020. So yes, it has things like popcorn ceilings, right? That's the original ceiling and texture, but the walls are all upgraded and nice and painted, and like nothing really needs to be done. The kitchen is the 2020 kitchen. You can amply seat 3 people here, excuse me. And then if you had like a high chair or something, you put it on a favorite one. Washer dryer comes with the unit. All appliances come with the unit, which is actually pretty standard for Hawaii real estate. And then this closet, they actually took the doors off because the washer dryer doesn't fit quite inside of the track, but you could easily put a curtain here and make this your pantry. So there is old shelves. These are like the original shelves when the home was built, probably, that they took out. You could put them back again. But I kind of like how we staged it, and we put some like Target furniture in there. You could stack a couple of those. You could put drawers in there. I mean, you can get super creative and put a little curtain. Big, nice Whirlpool fridge. All of this has been professionally cleaned. Like it's ready to go. Nice stainless steel appliances, microwave hood, and a big deep sink. One thing to note in Hawaii, it is common to not see a dishwasher. That's how I should phrase this. So this one doesn't have one, but if you really wanted to, I mean, you have this big cabinet here that could totally fit a dishwasher, and you can just get a handyman in to install one. Probably use this for your overflow plug for your dishwasher and call it good. But what I love about this unit too is it's so wide open, because standing here, if let's say I'm prepping stuff on the counter or I'm doing dishes, if I have people over and I'm hosting, I'm still wide open to the entire living space. So it's so easy to still host and entertain, even though it's small, it's less than 500 square feet. It doesn't necessarily feel that way. And then we have to talk about, obviously you have indoor-outdoor space. So let's say you open this up, you have a barbecue outside, you can plant your own vegetable garden, flower garden, There used to be a outdoor shed right here where the gravel's at. So, I mean, you could have your own storage container. This shade does come down because it gets kind of sunny in the afternoon. So you have a little bit extra shade as well. But tons of potential, has a storage closet outside. So it's all good to go. I'm gonna take you into the bathroom and bedroom next. So you enter here into your bedroom. And for scale, this is a queen bed, just so you have an example of size. You could totally fit a king and still have room for 2 nightstands. Like there's all this extra space. It is wide enough to also have a dresser over here if you wanted behind the door. The owner used to have a TV up here over the bed so we could watch movies and stuff. And then this window, he took out this panel and had AC. And so you do have nice AC in here. Here's another view out your window. So plenty of natural light and sunshine. Like honestly, you don't even need the overhead lights during the day because it's super bright. And then you have a full-size closet, which serves as your mirror. Pretty standard. And then if I take you this way, you'll notice there's no like proper door to the bathroom. It's just open, but the toilet and the shower is separate. So let's say husband and wife, we have our separate toilet closet, as I like to share. Vanity here, this is all part of the 2020 upgrade. The mirror has some wear and tear, I'm not gonna lie. It has some scratches. I don't know if you'll be able to see on video. There is some scratches on here from either cleaning or a type of towel that scratched it up. But honestly, again, you can hire a handyman, swap out this vanity. How do I open it? This way. Swap it out for $200 and get a brand new one if you want. So no big deal there. And then there's also this original one as well. Coming into the bathroom, we have some nice tile flooring. This looks like marble actually. And then a shower with floor to ceiling tile on top of the tub. Nice big nook here to store all of your soaps and stainless steel. I mean, guys, this is like ready to go. So what's the information you need to know about this 1 bedroom on Oahu? Where is it? What are the fees? What's the HOA? I'm gonna get into it next. So when I'm talking to home buyers, I think one of the things I always joke about is like, HOAs are paradise tax, ha ha ha, but it's really not funny. So HOA fees are super high on Oahu and basically all across Hawaii. And it's just something you can't escape. So anytime you're gonna own a property that has shared walls or shared buildings, if you have an elevator or whatever, luckily this unit is on the ground floor and you don't even have to talk to your neighbor if you don't want to. Your parking stall is right outside. You do have shared building, right? So you share the bedroom wall with somebody and then you share this kitchen wall with somebody and you have people living on top of you. And then you also have a community pool, you have the parking lot, all of that is common expenses. Shared mailbox center, trash dumpsters, like all of that is part of your HOA fees. So in this case, this unit is only $338 a month for your HOA. That also covers your water usage and your sewer access. So super, super affordable, okay? So again, list price is $450,000. It's been on market for about 2 weeks. HOA is only $338. The scoops was literally the day that I listed it, the next day an agent showed it, and then we had an accepted offer by Sunday. So by Friday it was on market in the showing, Sunday we had an accepted offer. The buyer was sight unseen. The buyer was off the island at the time on vacation and had planned to come and tour and do our home inspection the following week. Well, she did it and she got cold feet and she bailed. So unfortunately, we're back on the market after what was kind of like a whirlwind of the first 3 days. And it's been a little bit stagnant this last week. And so I really just want to make sure people understand the value of this property. And it's not just, yes, great price, yes, great HOA, yes, amazing quality of life being in this unit. It's location, location, location. So where we are on the map, we're right by, what is the closest thing? Like Foodland is super close by, like 1 stoplight away. We have Waipio up this way, or we're in Waipio, but like Waipio Costco, if you think of it that way, is literally you just jet through the neighborhood and you're right there in 5 minutes. I go to Inspire Church, which is right down the road. It's one of our biggest churches on the island, an incredible community of believers. If you are commuting to Schofield Barracks, literally 15 minutes, straight shot. You're gonna go up through Wahiwa and Mililani up that way. And then if you are going to town commuting, Maybe you're going to Shafter or Pearl Harbor, or maybe you're not military and you're like, Marina, why do you keep dropping all these base names? If you need to go to town, it's really easily commuting to like 30 to 45 minutes max, and 20 minutes to the airport, like not bad at all. If you want to go west side, Kapolei is 15 minutes, Eva Beach 10 minutes. You're just really centrally located, so all of your shopping is going to be super convenient and close by. All the big box stores like Lowe's and Safeway right down the road too. Old Navy, the outlet shopping malls right there. Like just so many good things are super close. How close is the beach? Honestly, if you go North Shore, it's probably going to be 30 to 45 minutes. If you go more Eva Beach side, like straight down the hill, it's probably gonna be about 20 to 25 minutes just because you got to get through Eva to get there. And then what else can I tell you? The last thing I wanted to tell you was about rental potential. So let's say you hold this thing for 3 years. You buy it at $450, and guess what? Over time, our property values tend to go up over time, right? And so hopefully by the time you rotate out or you decide to sell it in about 3 years, your home value would, instead of $450, is probably going to be closer to about $500. And historically, we can look at sales records and see how that has gone up over time, about 5% average on annually. And then you've also been paying down that principal loan balance, so you have a little bit of a nest egg there that you can sell and cash out. That is the ideal situation. Now, of course, you could not sell it. Maybe you keep it and turn it into an investment property. Or maybe you're an investor watching this and you're like, well, Marina, I don't want to live in it. I just want to rent it out. Rental comps for this size unit in this location are about $2,500. And I'm very confident in saying that you get that. And if you wanted to have it furnished, you could charge a little bit more. Now, obviously, if you're doing a 0 down loan on $450, your mortgage is going to be higher than $2,500. So let's say you buy the home and you want to rent it out in the future, but your mortgage is higher than the rent. That's just a number we want to run up front. So we have plan A and plan B for however long you're going to be living here. And then looking at, well, could you take a loss monthly when you go to rent it out just to ride the equity for long term? Because long term is really the sweet spot in real estate. The longer you hold something, the better you're going to be. So let's say hypothetically you're negative $500 a month. Okay, so $500 a month times 12 months is $6,000 a year of money you have to pay out of pocket in addition to your rent. So your rent isn't offsetting all the mortgage. You still got to cough up an extra $500 a month to keep this as a rental. Now, if we're doing that times, let's say 10 years, so $6,000 times 10 years is $60,000. Do we think this $450,000 property is going to be worth more than $510,000 in 10 years? I would almost guarantee it. You know what? Because our property values tend to double almost every 10 to 12 years. So holding on to a property for more than 5 years has more than just a quick return payoff. Like really you want to ride it as long-term as possible. And that doesn't even account for all of the amortization, all of the principal of the loan you've paid off over those 10 years by having a tenant in here paying that for you. So it's really hard to save that much money over time. If we think this $450,000 property is even going to be $650,000, that's only a $200,000 increase, which is more than likely it's going to be more than that in 10 years. Would you be able to save $200,000 cash in 10 years? Most people are not. So instead, real estate does the work for you and it allows you to get in. And so one of the biggest things I harp on too is like your first purchase isn't going to be your forever home. So really most people move every 5 to 7 years. Could you hold this for 5 years? Like that's really the conversation that I want you to think about and have in your head. And then more than anything, if you saw this tour and you're like, okay, Marina, you got me. I'm interested. I want to tour it. I want to run the numbers. I want to see if I'm pre-approved. Or even better, I have a friend who's looking. I'm going to send this to them. Please send this video. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe. But more than anything, there is a link in the description below that has my contact info. It has my Calendly link so you guys can schedule a call with me. This is what I do all day, every day, guys. I'm jumping on the phone with people, hearing their situation, hearing their goals, and then kind of having a reality check of like, okay, this is what you told me you want. This is what I think you can do. Now let's go do it. And so another last tidbit is I want to tell you that real estate happens faster than people think it does. We could jump on a call tomorrow, have you pre-approved in 24 hours and have you under contract within 48 hours and have you in a home later, like a month later. So that could be from first call with me to keys in your hand within 35 days. So if that sounds good to you, and you're like, yeah, Marina, I need to move ASAP, like time is up, I'm in a hotel, whatever. I would love to help out and just help give you a roadmap so that you can make a confident move. And then every single Friday, I come out with a brand new video. This is my first more casual one. Like, I'm just filming this on my iPhone, but I'm gonna try to do more home tours so you guys kind of get a behind the scenes experience of what it's like to go on tours with me and just see inventory of what's on the market and what home tours are available on Hawaii. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.